Hello, everyone.
Hey,
All right, Richard. This is your world. Show
time
me
to
what
play
you've
as
been hiding.
Thomas.
Yeah, I gotta remember the controls for this game.
Yep. As always, been a little bit
Is
since we
this
played
where
this.
it started, Richard? The place that broke you, made you what you are.
To hit just before the hit to counterattack.
Yeah, you got a parry now.
All right, I guess that's a way.
Go from like no combat straight to the parry.
And I have to time it just right, or else it doesn't work.
Yep. But I can still block, it seems like, so.
Okay, had to check that audio level real quick because it was different.
Yep, but we
But we
good.
are. Wait, where's this? That's like a big old arm.
Yeah. Maybe that's what these things were. But they lost their hands. That was weird. It's weird how it just like stops right there.
Yeah, that's a weird animation.
You feel it, Thomas. There's something here. It awoke on that day when she came to it.
Wait, who's Richard?
It took over. Made itself at home.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I think Richard
Don't
was the
remember.
guy that we came here to see.
Gotcha.
Right? Is that right? Sound right to you?
Sure. I remember us talking to like, I think it was like ourself.
Grief.
That's like the last thing I remember happening.
Reeks of them.
Well,
Thomas
because
like talking to Spirit Thomas or whatever.
Terrible happened to you.
yeah, like Thomas choked a dude out.
Changed Richard forever. What the
Oh, there's Richard.
This is it. Richard's big, ugly secret. The sum of all his demons.
How? My question is how's Thomas so experienced that he's able to see like other people's stuff?
Maybe he's been at it for a long time.
Richard, your father forgot his knife. You better go and bring it to him.
All right, I'll play along. For now.
Because last I checked, we were like looking for something, and
Yeah.
normal Thomas was like, "Go away, go away."
Thank you, Richard.
Yeah.
And then we ended up here, and I don't remember what the fuck.
It's your lucky knife.
And now
It's been like, I think it's been like 2 weeks since we played this one as well.
Yeah. Something like that.
No.
Classic.
Where are you going?
We got thrown off our schedule because 999 was so long.
Yeah, for sure.
We thought we were almost done.
I want you to go.
And turns out we had like 6 hours left.
Yeah, it's something we did not imagine.
No.
I think going in, we both were like, "Oh, we'll be done in like an hour, hour and a half tops."
Yep.
And
And then
then
we
we-
recorded it
For like 4 hours.
Yeah. And then looked it up and we still have another 3 to go. So that kind of threw us off a bit.
Yeah.
So we haven't played a lot of other games in a bit. Still got to finish that one.
Yeah, we still have to beat 999.
Yeah.
Which we'll do the next time we record after today.
Yeah.
Cuz then we'll at least be able to add some other stuff into recording that day.
Yep. Probably anyway, unless we end up doing some more Sekiro.
Yeah. Which, as of right now, it's currently on the waiting list.
Yeah. Camden has started a new job, so he's
He's sleeping more than
schedule
he
is
usually does.
yeah. So whether or not he's available to record is more up in the air. So there will be a bit of time between Sekiro sessions,
Maybe
probably.
Brendan will take over Sekiro
I don't think so.
and do way better at it.
I mean, I've now beaten Sekiro, and I now have the platinum trophy on Sekiro.
It's telling me to Spirit Blast, but not letting me. Maybe I don't have
know.
actual Spirit Blast yet.
But I definitely don't envy Camden recording Sekiro, because
Yeah.
it would be very hard to record. Feel a lot more pressure.
I feel like I am missing something here. But yeah, like I'm so glad I just played Bloodborne without recording it.
Yeah.
Because
I would like to record a Souls game eventually, because I've never actually recorded one, but
what are you talking about?
seems like it'd be hard. I've never played one.
You did 5 episodes of Demon Souls and you're like, I'd just rather play it on my own.
Yeah. Well, that was mostly because I didn't want to bring the PS5 in here. Less about actually like being worried about it, like the pressure. Maybe I'll do Dark Souls 2 eventually, since you don't really seem to want to play that one.
Maybe.
Since we already did 3 and you're doing 1 now.
I'm Spirit Blasting.
If Bloodborne comes to PC eventually, I'll play that one.
Am I supposed to be able to Spirit Blast like right now?
I don't know. That's what it seems like.
Because I am thrashing RT right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That seems to be what it's implying.
It appears that I have some sort of intuition.
Yeah.
That apparently I needed to use in order to actually get this thing. Which is probably why I can't RT yet.
Gotcha.
See, because now that fires out for some reason.
Hmm.
There we go. As government representative of the Polish
Nice.
Republic, I wish to offer my deepest sympathy and regret in regards to the passing of Lieutenant Thaddeus Tarkowski. He whose loss you mourn died in the noblest of causes. His country will be forever grateful for the sacrifice he made protecting our freedom and independence. Minister of Military Affairs. There we go. And now we got our well of power.
All right.
I wasn't sure if there was like a thing he had to do to get that or not. Just because he was able to use that like shield thing without having any power, and I'm pretty sure we need the power as the girl we play.
Mm-hmm.
Richard. You bet you can't catch me.
You're probably right.
Hey, wait up.
This way.
So I can't remember. Did you lock this to 30?
No. I did actually, yeah.
Gotcha.
Come on, Richard. My arms
Because I
are
can't see
getting
past
tired.
30, so I
Almost
wouldn't
done.
know.
Yeah, I believe I locked it just because of all the things I read
Yeah.
about how it like consistently drops frames
Yeah.
if you try to keep it at like 60.
Yep, I've heard that it does that even on the 3080.
And I
So-
mean, we've dropped frames here before, but I think as long as it's 30, it's less noticeable.
Yeah. You know, I was kind of like a little bummed that I got my computer when I did, because I was like, you know, the graphics cards came out like pretty soon after.
Yeah.
But now I kind of feel lucky that I got my computer when I did, because now like graphics cards are impossible to find,
Yeah.
including the 2070 Super.
Oh yeah, it took me a good long while to find the 2070 Super.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, I
at
got
like
it pre-built, so
yeah, I mean I built my my computer from the ground up. But
yeah.
like it took me forever to find a 2070 Super even like remotely close to like normal retail price.
Yeah. That's why you know, when I was looking into getting a PC, people were saying pre-builts were probably basically the same price, or not, maybe even cheaper at that time, just because it was so hard to actually find the graphics cards.
What is it?
Yeah. Yeah, like I think
Something very important.
with like cuz like I was looking for deals and like the only thing I was like really having to wait on was the graphics card. And for that I was just like I just want it to be retail price or like maybe like $10 above, which I think I got it for retail price. So
Yeah.
I think overall I probably saved like $100-$200 like over just getting a pre-built one.
Mm.
I was afraid you'd get lost in there. Me? I've been waiting here for ages. I was starting to get bored waiting for you. Hey.
God, I wish like it's like the one thing I wish in like
You see that?
most horror games
Storms.
is that we could go faster than like a little saunter.
Yeah. I hate that in games in general, but you know why they do that? Because they're masking loading.
That
So
and
they can't really let you.
that and it's for the little extra terror.
So where do we go
Yeah.
from here?
And the narrative, to let them talk.
Yeah. Oh, thank goodness the door's right here now.
I can feel
Hmm.
something's not right.
Yeah, we were
Correct.
talking before recording about how Kingdom Hearts is coming to PC now.
Who is he?
So
Yeah,
I guess we got to become a Kingdom Hearts channel.
But I can
Even though I asked you if you were gonna get it, and you're like, I don't know.
I know. And he would be so proud of you.
The biggest reason I'm apprehensive about getting it is that they are on Game Pass for console, which
Mm.
makes me think that once it
Oh,
leaves
that-
the Epic
once it-
Store, they'll come to Game Pass.
Yeah. I think that's a reasonable jump.
Yeah. The prices are a bit ridiculous, but the 1.5 plus 2.5 collection, that's like 4 full games. So that one's $50. That one makes sense. But 2.8 is $60 and it's only 1 full game. So that
Yeah,
one's a little
isn't-
ridiculous.
Isn't it like the 2.8? Isn't that 2 and
No,
like
it's not even
no,
2.
It's not even 2.
2 is part of the first collection.
Oh,
2.8 is only Dream Drop Distance.
that's really
And
all
then
it is.
It's Dream Drop Distance, and then the Point 2, which is like the preview for 3, where you play as like Aqua, and it's like a 2-hour game.
Wow.
It's that, and it's the mobile games cutscenes. Those are the three things on it. Dream Drop Distance, the mobile games cutscenes, and Point 2, which is like the preview for 3.
Was
The
it?
idea is like 2.8 plus the Point 2 gets you to 3.
What was the Kingdom Hearts mobile game called? Wasn't it like Kingdom Hearts X or something like that?
It is. I have it on my phone. Union X.
Union X, yeah. I know right before all of
Oh,
the
shoot, hang on. Can't hear you. There we go.
Can't-
Now I can hear you.
what happened?
I opened up a game on my phone, and I'm using Bluetooth headphones, which
Oh,
are also
so,
connected to my
okay.
phone, so it cut you off. But yeah, it's
But,
Kingdom Hearts Union X, or
Yeah.
technically it's Union Key, because it's like the Greek letter
Yeah,
key,
yeah.
which looks like an X.
What was it?
Charmer, that one.
I know. Right before Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, I did a deep dive on the Kingdom Hearts lore,
Yeah,
and I watched.
as a lot of us did.
Yeah, and I watched like all of it, and I was just like, God damn. Because like I went through and played all of Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah,
Uh,
which ironically is probably the least important to the story of
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts.
yeah, and then I
It's
got
pretty
like
much its own
halfway.
thing.
I got like halfway through 2, and then I realized that I wasn't gonna make it in time.
Yeah,
So I was just like, all right, it's time to it's time to start watching all the cutscenes.
yeah. I started in, I think, the beginning of 2018, so I had about a year. So I made it through all of them. I went through one, and I watched the Chain of Memories cutscenes, and then I went through 2 and Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance, and the Point 2, which was the prequel to 3. And I watched all the like cutscenes that they put on the discs, like the cutscenes for the DS games and the mobile games and stuff.
Yeah,
But yeah, 2.8 is like a ripoff at $60.
yeah,
1 point, like it's just weird because like 1.5 plus 2.5 is 4 full games plus the cutscenes from 2 more games for $50, and then they have 2.8, which is just 1 full game for $60. It's bizarre.
yeah.
And
They're
it's also
probably
the
not like
worst one,
accounting.
too.
They're probably not accounting for people to figure that out.
Yeah. I think Dream Drop Distance is like easily the worst one too, so that also doesn't help its case for being $60.
Yeah,
3 being $60, it's like, it's kind of dumb, but like also like, what are you gonna do? It came out 2 years ago, so it's kind of reasonable, especially because it does include the DLC for $60, which the DLC itself is like $30.
yeah,
So that one's a little more reasonable. And then Melody of Memory is coming too.
yeah. I did see that.
And that one just came out. I've actually been playing that one a lot lately. Like I've finally been going like hard on it, and it's really good. I mean, it's a rhythm game, so you know, if you like rhythm games, but I do, so it's really good.
Yeah, does it like tell the story while you play like a rhythm game?
It just kind of like plays some of the scenes in the background, and then like after like certain songs, it does like a recap of some part of the story with Kyrie narrating it.
Richard, where are you?
Yeah, yeah,
And there is new story too in true Kingdom Hearts fashion. Every game is essential,
Hello?
of course,
including the rhythm game.
of course. They wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah. I don't know if it's Kingdom Hearts is worse or Nier is worse. Where Nier
Richard, come out.
has essential lore
That's all I
in a
need.
Japanese only stage play.
It's all right.
Yeah,
Kingdom
like,
Hearts actually has a ton of its lore in the mobile game, which I haven't played.
yeah, I played it like a little bit, like back when it first came out,
Yeah.
and then I was just like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. The cutscenes from the mobile game were kind of interesting. Like, I like the lore from it. I just don't want to actually play the game.
Yeah, I feel that. And then what was it? Like, my problem with Kingdom Hearts 3
Hmm.
was that like it felt like we got dropped in the middle of every single story and like every area we went to.
Well, we did.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was just
You mean like the Disney stories or like the Kingdom Hearts stories?
like the Kingdom Hearts story, like, but that was like
Yeah.
taking place inside these Disney worlds. It was like we were just like getting dropped into the middle. Like, we don't see us like going into it. We're there already, and it was like it became like hard for me to follow. Well, I don't know if it was like hard for me to follow. It was just I felt like I was missing too much that it made me like not care as much.
Yeah. You really, it really expects you to have played everything, which is not an
Yeah.
easy task because like now it's you just got to put the time in, but like as they were coming out, they were always coming out on like different platforms and stuff.
Yeah, it was like the one thing that they were like, if people really like these games, we're gonna get money for these consoles too. They're gonna make a bundle for our game.
Yeah. And now it's like it's pretty easy to do. Like if you are willing to put the time in, like all you have to do is get the 1 point. Well, actually, all you can do on like PlayStation is get the all-in-one collection and just play through everything in order because it has everything essential. Um, but yeah, when it was coming out, it was all over the place.
Yeah,
But I really liked it. I thought it was worth going through all of it, and I felt like the payoff in 3 was really good. Like 3 is probably up there in like one of my favorite games of all time.
yeah.
Like probably like top 20 to 30.
I liked the visuals of 3
Yeah.
more than most of the story. But like
Yeah.
it, if I remember, like it's been a hot minute since I played Kingdom Hearts 3. So
Yeah, me too. It's been like 2 years at this point.
yeah, but like from what I can remember of the ending, it felt like more, at least like the last boss fight felt more of a game, like more like an end of a game than like the first one did.
Um,
Just because like
more
I'm
than
not like, because like how you have to fight like the giant monster thing.
yeah.
Like, I'm not a big fan of that because it felt like it took way too long, and it wasn't that that hard.
Mm-hmm.
So it just felt like it didn't feel like when it was done. It wasn't like a, oh my god, I made it. It was like, oh my god, it's finally done.
Yeah, that's kind of how all the Kingdom Hearts final bosses are, though. Like Kingdom Hearts 1 final boss fight has like 6 or 7 phases. Like it's ridiculous.
Denounces or otherwise acts against his compatriots.
Most people like Kingdom Hearts 2 the most.
Yeah.
But I kind of gravitate towards 3. I think one of the biggest problems that a lot of people had with 3 was like if you go in only playing 1 and 2, which a lot of people did, you will have no idea what's going on in the game at all.
Yeah.
Because you literally don't even meet the main villain if you've only played 1 and 2. The main villain of the Kingdom Hearts universe is not introduced until Birth by Sleep.
Yeah.
So like they're just like there's just this villain that they're just expecting you to know about, which if you've only played 1 and 2, you will have never seen him before.
Yeah. Because he's only like hinted at in the Union Key.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm very excited to see where it goes like forward now though, because there's like a lot of plot points they set up, like the whole masters guy
Yeah.
and stuff, which has the same acronym as Melody of Memory.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I haven't actually beaten Melody of Memory, so I don't know if that ties in or not, but
Yeah, so you might be missing some
see.
stuff.
Yeah. I kind of have like an unpopular opinion with Kingdom Hearts, and I say unpopular because it would be unpopular for like the general public, but within the Kingdom Hearts community, it's a pretty popular opinion, like for the people who are deep in there,
Yeah.
which is that I really just want a game without any of the Disney stuff. Like at this point, I don't really care about the Disney stuff at all. I really just care about the Kingdom Hearts characters. And the
Yeah.
Disney stuff all just feels like filler, just to get people to buy it. It
To
really
make
is
it
not
more
important to the story at all.
Yeah. I mean,
Like
are
you
you
could
gonna
cut out all of the Disney stuff besides for Mickey, Donald, and Goofy,
Yeah.
and the story doesn't change at all
Yeah, I
in
mean,
like any of the games.
yeah, because all it is the darkness going through like those worlds.
Yeah. Which is why usually in the games, like you get a lot of story in the beginning and a lot at the end, because the middle is all Disney stuff,
Yeah.
and there's no story in the Disney worlds. Like in Kingdom Hearts 1, it was just basically like, oh, maybe Kyrie's in this world. Nope. Let's go to the next world. Oh, she's not here either.
Yeah. I think
So
that might have been like one of my problems with 3 is that also like the Disney worlds kind of felt like filler.
yeah, I mean they are.
Yeah.
In Kingdom
But
Hearts in general, like all the Disney stuff just feels like filler.
But it
until
just
you get
like
to
it
like the
just
Kingdom Hearts stuff.
like it just felt so apparent.
Yeah. I think it's just because, you know, as like there's more and more games, it becomes more and more obvious that the Disney stuff doesn't matter. So it
Yeah.
becomes more and more obvious that it's actually just filler. Like, I'm not saying like ditch Disney for all the games. I just think it would be cool to have like one game where you're not going to Disney worlds. You're just exploring like the Kingdom Hearts characters. Maybe some like original worlds.
I mean, you would have to at that point.
Yeah. Because I really like the Kingdom Hearts characters, and like beside Mickey and Donald and Goofy are very important to the story.
Yeah,
But
I mean, as they are actual main characters.
yeah.
But I mean, like had they opted out of the Disney portion, they probably would have been like just fine without actually using Mickey, Goofy, and Donald.
Yeah. And I mean, the series would have never got as popular as it did.
Yeah.
I just feel like at this point, they've built up enough of their own characters and stuff that they would be fine ditching it. Maybe not in terms of sales, but in terms of like the quality of the game story and stuff.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
they're never going to do that because, you know, that's the selling point for a lot of people. It's like, oh, what Disney World's ever going to go to this time?
Yeah. Like, because I mean,
Which is cool, but
yeah.
it's cool for like 5 minutes.
That's pretty much like what I was gonna say. I'm like, it is pretty neat, like a pretty neat aspect to go check out like these Disney worlds in this game. But it's like, how well will it translate over?
Yeah. A lot of people are mad that they ditched the Square Enix, like I mean the Final Fantasy characters in 3. But I kind of felt like their story was like pretty much over in 2, and I
Yeah.
didn't miss them at all.
Damn it. I ended up back in the exact same spot. But that's fine, because we're going to find our way out of here in the next episode.
Yep.
Bye.
See you then. Bye.